Are we live? I guess so. Let me check. Welcome to this Sunday Power Call. It's Silvia here, and I am doing something special tonight because I'm actually streaming simultaneously in two platforms. So I am live on my YouTube channel and also on my Facebook channel or Facebook account profile. I want to reach as many people as possible with this today. Usually on Sunday, I dedicate this time to a power call where I do share my insights, my wisdom, and I also do update you on what is going on in my empire of colors and power. So I simply want to check a few things before to get started on both my platforms, just to be, yeah, okay, wonderful. I can see, let me check this. All right, we can hear. Lovely. So I can also see you on the chat when you want to write something to me and to participate with. So let me just write this. Just a moment. Then we get started. Okay. So you should see both. Yes, here and also here. Wow, wonderful. All right then, so let's get started. I want to share something important with you. I want to be live for around 20 half an hour. So I don't want this to be too long, and you can have space to ask questions or comment in a very powerful way. And maybe share your experiences as well. I want today to let you know something that I have realized, come to realize through these several months, few months, which brought me here where I am today. So for a very long time, for years, we've been searching, we've been sharing these topics, of searching for something, searching for enlightenment, searching for insights, searching for experiences which are allowing us to connect to our divinity. And we've been searching outside of us for quite a long time, but then we understood that what was important, it wasn't outside of us, it actually was inside of us. So we start a kind of reverse um, direction of our search, and we pointed inside of us. So we came to know that the truth is within us, that all the answers are within us, that the divinity jewels within us, and that actually we are divinity, that we are the absolute power in our own reality, and that we are the only operating power in our own reality as well. So after practicing quite a lot with this kind of internal quest and asking questions to ourselves, searching inside of us, well, now we are at a new level of awareness and at a new point of power. I dare say that it is not anymore a point of growth. It is more a point of embodiment. And this is what I found out these past few months, when I, I came closer and closer with um, the truth, with a higher and more expanded truth. Welcome, Tommaso. This is our Sunday English Swim call, so I'm delighted to have you. And I'm actually transmitting both here in YouTube and in my Facebook profile as well, because I want to expand, this knowledge. You may have heard me to speak about this already. I also want to share this topic in English to reach more and more people. Anyway, it is for sure useful for you as well, to listen to it again and in another language as well, so that you can be activated on more levels of awareness. So as you know that you've traveled with me these past few weeks, I dare say. So we are at a very high frequency right now. And we are at this point of awareness where we have understood that we are divinities. We are the only divinity of our own reality. And there is a difference from where we were a few or some months ago when we were still searching for something inside of ourselves. Now there is a difference. Now we know who we are. Now we know that we are gods incarnated in human vessels, our human body. So it is no more about searching for something. It is about embodying. More than searching for something, this is jeweling in this room of sovereignty. It's very different because, before this awareness, we were still moving and searching and becoming. Right now, we already know who we are. So we have already become God. Become, I mean, remembered. So we have already remembered, and now that we cannot forget about it anymore. We are called to dwell in here and to stay in here. So this is more something about maintaining our state. It is like, I got married and I want to maintain my marriage. Or I became a millionaire and now I want to maintain this state of richness, of abundance in my life. So you see the difference. It's not anymore to become something or someone. It is more to maintain the state we have remembered and we are now jeweling into. So this is very different. And this is a very strong point of power when we understand that we are now called to embody it. So what I bring it to you today for all my fellows subscribers here on YouTube and for my friends in my Facebook family is for you to understand that right now you do not have to search for anything anymore. It's time for you to open your eyes and see who you are with clarity. And as you are witnessing who you are, pure divinity, it is now the time to maintain this state. So what I'm bringing to you is this, very specific experience which I've created, especially for those of you who have this awareness, who have already discovered their powers, who have already remembered who they are, and they absolutely are committed to stay in the room of sovereignty, to stay in the state of God, to maintain this state of being, and from here to expand the frequencies. As Tommaso knows, we went through some very um, high frequencies experiences lately here in my YouTube channel when I was transmitting. So is this kind of stuff. It's about being present to our divinity every day. And this is what I found to be the most powerful element, to be present, to show up every day to our divinity. And this is practicing. And the more we practice it, the more normal it becomes to be God. I was sharing something about this a few days ago in my YouTube channel when a participant was sharing that he was having very, kind of surreal experiences, but that for him, those experiences were actually normal because they were an expression of his power. And for him, those experiences were normal, the normality, when he was embodying his power. And so for him, those were normal. This is exactly what unfolds when we embody our divinity every day, when we stay in the room of God every day, of being sovereign, sovereigns every day, and when we nurture this state of being. Every day we show up to it and we say, yes, I am God. It becomes normal until it doesn't have to become normal anymore. It simply is normal. So it is normal for a God to live in its sovereignty. It is normal to experience everything the God has chosen to experience. It is normal to live a happy life when you've chosen that version of life. It is normal to live anything you have selected internally and you have decided to experience externally as well. So it's this state of normality which I support you to embody through a daily practice in my self mastery program, which is a practical laboratory. We work together for 3 weeks and we work every day on our own powers until it is normal to use them, to be God. And I've chosen purposefully to keep this as um, a 3 month journey, because I don't want it to be exhausting. I want it to be very fresh, very active, with very vibrant energy, and then it can be repeated. It can be adjusted to your own um, likes and dislikes, to your own personality, to your lifestyle. It can be something that becomes absolutely yours. So when you are interested, you can write me to apply for it. This is an advanced program. It's a premium program, so it's for high high frequency people who are committed to keep on being, keep on jeweling in their state of God, and they want to expand it. The easiest example I can bring you is exactly I got married and I want to maintain my marriage. So do you want to get married and then you want to wave in and out of it, or do you want to stay there? Same thing as maybe you have your best body ever. So do you want to stay there? Do you want to maintain your best body, or do you want to wait and to maybe gain some weight and then lose some weight? Gain some weight and lose some weight. You want to maintain it and also to expand the well-being you can experience through your best body. Other example, you became a millionaire and then you want to maintain this status. Or, maybe you became an entrepreneur. You have opened your own company. So do you want to maintain your company, or do you want to close it and then to open a new one, to close it and then to open another one? So when you are living your desires in the three-dimensional reality outside of you, what you have previously selected inside of you, and you want to stay there. And maintaining a status, it's about saying yes to it every day and also allowing for more of that status to expand so that you can have more experiences through that status. For example, you got married, you want to maintain your marriage, but it is not that every day is the same. Maybe you have, several new experiences with your spouse, or same thing as you became a millionaire, then what you want to do with all the money that you have? You want to live other experiences, so you expand that status. However, you still remain a millionaire. You expand the experiences of your marriage while you still are a spouse, husband or wife. So this is the difference in becoming and maintaining. So we've been doing a lot of work these years. For those who know me here in my Facebook community, I've been here for several years. So you've been, witnessing all my journey and my shifts, my changes, and everything, and all the work I have been doing for myself and for you as well, as I was continuously sharing. And now we've been doing the work, and it's about staying where we happily arrived and opening up to receive more from this state, because there is another very important element. When we recognize that we are gods, then we also have to admit that no one else exists above us, that we are all. So the moment we are all, there is nothing else to achieve, to reach. We are. So we simply live in this awareness. And this is something that must be grounded, must be rooted within ourselves. Otherwise, we could lose this state when we are not committed enough to it, when we are not there every day, showing up every day to our divinity, saying, yes, I am divine, I am God in my own reality, I am the only operating power. We need to do it until this is totally embodied, until this is totally and normally part of who we are, with an absolute awareness, no doubts, no uncertainties, no questions about our God state. It must be certain, 1000%. It must be totally grounded, totally rooted within us. I want to have a look to the chart as well, if there is something. Let me see here. Okay, so for those who are going to catch the reply, I'm going to write here as well For those who are on YouTube, you already know all my details to connect with me. For those who are in my Facebook profile, I'm going to write my um, email address here below, so you know where to contact me and where to apply to be part of Self Mastery. We are starting on January the 12th. Therefore, you have time until January the 9th to write me and apply for this position. I only have 4 spots between Italian and English speaking people. As I said, this is a very advanced experience, so I want to give you my best energy ever. This is why the number of people I can embrace into it is very limited. Therefore, only when you are deeply committed to maintain your state of God, when you know what this means. When you don't know what this means, do not connect with me. This is for people who are already awakened, for people who already know the powers, for people who already are in their sovereignty and want to maintain it. So this is very important. Now, I double check again with my both lines here. It's quite fun, to be live on both. I know that this is going to be a very helpful and powerful sharing. I also know that this is not for everyone. This is for only specific people who are vibrating, resonating with what I am sharing, who are understanding me totally and immediately. So this is a new level of awareness. I know that we will awaken to it more and more. There will be more and more people awakening to it. And I know that I'm a kind of pioneer. I always have been. When I was sharing my heart, so many experience, and right now as well. So when you know me for why, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm here to be this, to be a pioneer. I am not scared about sharing truth that not all people can be ready to face. But this is it. This is the truth, and it's our time to awaken to it and to say yes to it. So when you are ready, connect to me via the email address. I share it in both my threads, YouTube and Facebook. When you are on YouTube watching the reply, remember to subscribe to the channel so that you can enjoy of all the content that I'm delivering. And when you are in my Facebook profile, I love you, I embrace you. It's a pleasure to have you, and let's keep, shining our divine light together. So this is it for today. I want to keep it short, intense, and very straight, direct to your heart. You know what I'm talking about. When you are the one for self-mastery, when you are the one to walk this path with me, you know that you are. And I will read your application in my email box. So, kiss for today, big hug, and I will see you with the next transmission. Take care.